So guys, today I want to talk about something that if you never get right, if you never change, then you'll never get the results you want and you'll never get them long term, okay? And before I do that, as always guys, if you're not already following me on Telegram, then please do. Just follow me on Telegram, revive_yourself, you'll find me there, or on locals, and head on over to www.reviveyourself.co to join my mailing list there so you don't miss any of my content. There's only certain things I put out on Instagram and Facebook due to the tyrannical censorship that's going on. I won't be posting certain things because I'll just get banned and deleted, as I mentioned before. So that being said, today I really want to talk about something that if you never change, then your results you'll never get results long term. That's why you'll see people get results for 8 weeks, they might lose weight, and then they'll go back to being the person that they were before, or the weight they were before, or that their health issues will reoccur. And this is why we talk about, if you don't change the way you see yourself, you'll always go back to that person you were before. And it's about really working on the subconscious, working on your awareness, and moving towards it. Now, one of the tasks I do with my clients, my one-to-one clients, camera went there. One of the tasks I do with my one-to-one clients is a task called character building. And I get them to build out a character that they would want to be, okay? And the ego can be quite strong in this, and be like, I don't deserve to be this, or I can't be that person, I can't do those things. And so I say, look, this is just going to be something you're going to act on for like maybe an hour or two one day, then we build into it. And the things we look into is like, what would this character you want to be, how would they dress, how would they talk, how would they let other people talk to them, where would they live, what car would they drive, what foods would they eat, how do they treat themselves, how do they treat others, how do they treat their family, because unless you really concentrate on these things and change the way you see yourself, you'll always go back into old patterns, old programs, and into the subconscious, and that will lead to getting the same results that you've done before, many time and time again. So this also goes into who would you surround yourself with, okay? Because it will always talk about, if you're surrounding yourself with 5 negative, unhealthy, fat, broke, sick people, you'll be the 6th. But if you surround yourself with 5 healthy, upbeat, positive, wealthy people, then you'll be the 6th. And so all these things are really important. I get them to build them out, because if you're stepping into those shoes and living in those ways, then if you see yourself as that person, then you're going to do all the things that person would do. It doesn't matter if they're a bit hungry, they're not going to step into a Subway or a petrol station to get food, because that's just not what they eat. That's not what that character eats. For example, James Bond, how does he dress? How does he act? How is he with the opposite sex? It's the same with this. How are you with the opposite sex? Does he let little things bother him? For men out there, you see James Bond in any trouble, does he get stressed, etc.? No, he makes a joke, he makes a quip. He does things on his terms, and there's other characters around that. For women out there, how does someone that you look up to, how do they dress, how do they act, how do they deal with adversity? And these are all things you can build into your own character that you want to step into. And once you step into that, maybe only for a short period of time, like half an hour for the first day, then you might step into it for half a day, then a full day, then eventually step into that character for the whole week, and that's who you are. And excuse me, it's really important I always talk about working on the subconscious with this, because the programming that we see excuse me, that goes along every day, the TV shows, like what TV shows would they watch, what wouldn't they watch, what podcasts would they listen to, who would they listen to, what doctors would they tune into, would they listen to healing frequencies, would they listen to music that's been shown to poison the body and soul. All these things are hugely important, okay? And so once we start to do this, we start to become aware of what things are around us, like the advertising that goes on, these companies that spend billions to hide the truth from you and to advertise their products. So when you're driving down the motorway, all you see is fast food and alcohol adverts. You never see adverts for organic food, and you start to understand that. You say, okay, how would that person process that? Would they be drawn into those things, or would they not? Would they stand in their own 2 feet? Would they go follow their heart, follow their gut? And this is a really, really important thing, guys, okay? If you can master this, you'll master the rest. For myself, and it's not egotistical or arrogant or anything like that. It's about doing what's best for you, and that's not selfish, because by being the best version of yourself, you can then put the best energy out into the world, be the best husband, father, brother, friend, or mother, sister, daughter, whatever it may be. Be the best in your business, and be able to help people, do whatever you need to do. So this is the thing, I want you to build out your character and then step into it for me, okay? I said before, how would they talk, how would they walk, how would they dress, how would they speak to people, what programs did they watch, what foods did they eat, would they stay hydrated, would they work out, would they give themselves self-care and attention, you know, would they get themselves days off, you know, to actually recuperate. Because unless you get this right, unless you change the way you see yourself, you're always, you know, it's all good trying to change habits, it's all good trying to change your food, but unless you change the way you see yourself, you'll always go back into the old patterns of the old you. Okay, this is why when you do this, you start to vibrate at a different frequency, and you'll start to attract people on that frequency. And yes, you may have old friendships that you may move away from, but you'll move towards new, beautiful friendships, and you can build from there. I hope this helps, guys. Get out there, build that character that you want to be, and step into it and see how that feels, okay? Because I've said before, if you never change the way you see yourself, you'll always go backwards and you never move forwards long term. As always, guys, if you're looking for help with any health issues, you've been struggling, helping how to overcome it, then please send me an inbox here or an email at ryan@reviveyourself.co. That's ryan@reviveyourself.co. I'll get back to you as soon as we can. We're booking a consultation to have a chat so we can get you living life on your terms again and out of pain and frustration. Otherwise, guys, this is me from Mexico. Have a good day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.